guys, what is up? And in today's video, I thought instead of doing, playing game, I thought instead of that, I'll do a quick and easy video of me just giving you like tips on, like building and scrims and pretty much every tip you need, to instantly improve in this game. So hopefully after you watch this video, guys, you will be better at this game because these tips are pretty easy to follow and pretty much will guarantee make you better at this game just because they're really easy and really effective. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, here's tip. So tip number one, it's pretty simple. So obviously I've done this before in a video, a little tip. Basically guys, all you want to do is, as you can see, if you have a wall here and it's edited and someone's on the other side, let's say just over here, and you edited in and you shoot them, but then instead, normally what you guys would do is you would click your edit button, then you would click right click and then F again. Now as you can see, even at max speed this is quite like slow. So yeah guys, now I found a quick way of doing this. So if you go over to settings and you go over to keybinds, you want to scroll down to, all the way to, where is it, here, reset building edit, and for the second option, obviously the first option you can have your right mouse button or whatever, but for the second option you want to change it to mouse wheel up or down. It doesn't really matter, but I put mine down so you guys can change it to mouse wheel down. And once you've done that guys, you have to scroll down to building edit. So obviously your building edit would be whatever you want. Mine says G, so you want to find building edit, and for the second option, just like we did for the reset building edit, you want to do that but for the building edit, so do mouse wheel down. So make sure they're both mouse wheel down, and instead of clicking your building edit, right click and then building edit, all you have to do is just scroll down, or if you picked scroll up, you'll just scroll up, but I've picked scroll down, so it's pretty much really quick, so you just do that. So here's how it looks on your mouse. So you would literally just look at the object and then just scroll down and it resets the build for you. It's a lot quicker, and if you're trying to shoot someone through the box, edit, shoot, and then reset. Right guys, so that's tip number one. This is really good for, as I said, shooting through walls, and also if an opponent's on the other side of the wall, and if you want to quickly reset your building so they can't get hit on you, this is a really quick way instead of doing it the old way. So yeah, if you guys want to be a quick resetter and be really quick at that, that's a really good tip, and just generally a really good tip to help you improve on your gameplay. Tip number two, this is basically pushing someone. So in this game, obviously people are more aggressive now, and I'm sure you guys are pushing people a bit more, and more aggressive in this game. So if someone is in a base, doesn't matter what height, if they're in a base like this, and you want to push them, this is what you want to do, right? Normally this is what you would do. You would put a ramp, and then they would seek you, and you would put a pyramid, you would edit through, and then just keep this going. You just edit through. This is obviously protects yourself while you're going through the ramp. However, I found a better way. This tip is actually nowhere else. Like, this is pretty much only on my channel. That's why this is a really good tip, because it's never told anywhere else, and yeah, it's pretty much exclusive. So guys, what you want to do is, you see the opponent, and they're building up. So let's say they've seen you, and you start building 2 ramps. So let's say they see you here, and you've built 2 ramps. The opponent would usually try and get high ground by building a few more up. To try and get high ground, obviously. But what you want to do is, this is a really quick way. So you're walking up your ramp, and you normally put a pyramid, and then edit, But however, this is a different way. So this will actually make you go two or three like blocks higher. So all you want to do, guys, is put a pyramid here, but they're obviously expecting you to edit through, so they'll be waiting. Instead of that, you want to go back, put a pyramid, and then put one wall there, one wall above, and then jump, put a platform there, and then a ramp. Then you're at the same height as them. So this is a really quick way of getting high ground. I'll show you this again. It can be confusing at the start because it's quite complex. So as you can see, we're here. They have high ground, but what we want to do is, as we're running up, we put a pyramid, and then pyramid, one ramp down, and then we jump, put two walls, and then a platform, then a ramp, and then build up. And as you can see, we are now 2 blocks higher than we were at the start. This is just unpredictable for the opponent, as you know, usually they expect you to just edit through the pyramid, but instead of this, you're going higher than them and gaining high ground on them quickly. So I'll show you this one more time, guys. So walk, pyramid, and then pyramid under, 2 walls up, then a platform. So obviously above this pyramid, platform, and then a ramp, and then build up. And then you obviously have high ground after this, and you can do 90s and whatever. So that is tip 5. Of course, some of you would know this, but it's really helpful in scrims, especially. So let's say you're in a scrim match and there's obviously loads of buildings going on and loads of people are editing through and doing their thing, and it's hard to get a shot on them. Also, guys, let's say the enemy's like building across, and you're in a 1-by-1, with your teammate. Let's say your teammate's right here. Obviously these walls are solid, and obviously you won't be able to see your opponent, especially if they're brick or even metal. If they're fully made, you probably can't see anything through. So a lot of people, what they would do is obviously just edit through and then shoot. But the problem with this is, guys, in the final circle of a scrim, there's normally roughly like 20 to 30 people. So obviously it's hard to get out without being shot. So if you would normally do it, you would edit through and then shoot, but then someone would be here either sniping or shooting you with an AR, and it's really hard to avoid this, guys. But this is one way that some people use, which is actually really good for not getting shot and finding your opponent. So if you're in a scrim, guys, and you see your opponent in front of you, instead of editing through and getting shot by other people, all you have to do, guys, is let's say your opponent's in front of this wall. All you want to do is edit a door and then reset. Obviously I use a scroll wheel. I recommend you doing that as well. Now the reason I did this is because obviously if you edit and then reset, the building has to remake itself, meaning you can now see through it. So now obviously let's say my opponent's outside, I would make a door and then reset, and I can see them more clearly than if it's solidified. So guys, also the reason I did a door is because if you did a window, obviously in this amount of time you've made a window, someone could obviously shoot you. So with a door, people can't shoot you unless they open it, and it's very unlikely they're going to come up to you and open it. So that's why you make a door and then quickly reset. Also, there's no gaps in here where people can shoot you, so it's obviously safer than doing a window, doing a window or even doing that. It's a lot safer than that. So yeah, I just recommend you editing a door and then resetting, and now you can see everything outside of you, being nice and safe. Now, if you see your opponent and you need to push, all you want to do is edit a door. This is basically tip 4, guys. So if you see your opponent in a scrim, all you want to do is you want to edit a door, then you want to open it, and the first thing you want to do, guys, is put a pyramid. and then crouch. Now the reason you want to do this, guys, is because if your opponent's outside and you edit a door, so let's say you just edited the door, if you put a pyramid, it's hard for them to get an angle, especially if they're in front of you, because they'll be looking at this. If they're in this box, they'll be looking at that, which is pretty much impossible to see you from, especially if it's, you know, brick, because, or, you know, steel, because it's more solid. So that's why. And also, the reason you wouldn't put a platform and then a wall is because, first of all, you know, a pyramid protects you straight away, and if you crouch, then obviously straight away they can't see you. If you want to put a platform and then a wall, when you first place your platform, they have a time here, like as soon as you put your platform down, where they can shoot you before you put the wall down. So it's possible that you can get, you know, tagged up while you're doing that, and then you can put your wall down. But with the pyramid, guys, with the pyramid, all you have to do is open it. What you do is open it and then crouch as soon as you've done that. And then from here, you can obviously just build around you. Here, all you have to do then is just keep doing this and then just edit again. Put that straight away, then build around you. And then slowly, when you get in there one by one, you know, and yeah, it just keeps you safe from getting shot, because, you know, the pyramid can protect you, and also the door helps you not get shot. So that's tip 4 and tips video. It was like 4 quick tips on how to make you instantly a better competitive and just a normal regular player in Fortnite Battle Royale. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be doing more of these quick, you know, short videos helping you guys out for, you know, stuff. If you guys are struggling with anything, put it in the comments, and I'll hopefully make a video on that helping you. And yeah, just any recommendations, I'll really, you know, try and, you know, do that for you guys. Anyway, guys, so yeah, today's been another Fortnite video. Hopefully I'm gonna start doing other videos. You know, maybe even some vlogs here and there. You know, even some other games. I want to keep trying out different games. So yeah, obviously, the only way you guys can tell me is through the comments. So yeah, make sure to put it in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit.